up, everybody? This is Dr. Guyton, and I call myself the Genuine Scholar. Why? Because everything I do, I try to do it from the heart. I want to welcome you to another episode of I Won't Settle TV. Now, today's topic is a topic I have been wanting to talk about, and it's Greek letter organizations, which are the fraternities and the sororities on college campuses. And I have noticed that a lot of students, or some students, are coming to college for the purposes of joining Greek letter organizations, and that's kind of disheartening as a college administrator. If you do not know, I work at a college right now, and I have worked on multiple college campuses, and that's disheartening because I see a trend of individuals who work hard. They know all the requirements to become a member of Greek letter organization. They work really hard to get that 2.5 GPA, some campuses maybe a little more, and then as soon as they get their Greek letters, they devote all their time to the Greek letter organization. Their grades drop. Now they are a member that honestly is inactive, but they're wearing the letters around campus because their GPA is not high enough, because their only sole purpose for coming to college was to join a Greek letter organization. And there are individuals out there like that. And then you have decent students whom their mind is still focused on Greek letter organizations and not the college degree. Because you have a student, the first day they come into college, the first question they ask is, how do I join such and such organization? And that's very disheartening, because the truth is, when you come to college, you come in for the purposes of academics. And so I feel like the first question should be, how in the world do I graduate from here? You know, what will it take to graduate? Because I ask students all the time, you know, how many more classes do you have before you graduate? Do you know what classes you need to take before you graduate? And a lot of students do not know. And that's your reasons for being in college. But if I say, what is the GPA to join the organization you want to join, or what are the requirements to join, they can spit them off, because that's what they spent their time doing their research on. And then I think it's even more disheartening that you see students, which I don't condone pledging, I don't condone hazing, any of those things, but in the back of your mind, you know it's still going on. You can't catch it, but you know what's going on. And so you know these students stayed up all night learning these probate shows, all night learning their chapter history, and they know it. You can ask them their founders, they spit it off. You ask them anything about the organizations, they can spit that information off. But then again, you do not see that same type of motivation, that same type of drive to get that degree. Because the truth is that regardless of if you get your Greek letters or not, the Greek letters are only good if they are complemented with other letters, meaning your BA, your MBA, your PhD, you know, some type of degree, because organizations do not want individuals to wear their letters and you don't get your degree. Because if you look in almost any of the organizations, their principles, you will see academics in their scholarship, academics, education, something dealing with academics. And so if you don't come to college and fulfill your academics, then unfortunately, you let your organization down regardless of if you have letters or not. See, the thing is, you can still join a Greek letter organization after you get your degree. And so I'm not saying that you have to wait till after you get your degree, but your priority for being in school is to get your degree, not to become Greek. Yes, Greek should be an asset, or it should be a facet of your life, a small portion of your life, but it should not be your life. That's not why you came to college. People want to stroll, people want to step, but they don't want to study. And that's not acceptable. It's embarrassing to see somebody with Greek letters who do not have a college degree. It's embarrassing to see an individual who pledged or cross-joined the intake, whatever you want to call it, who joined an organization, maybe their sophomore or junior year, now they're 26 years old, still hanging around campus without a degree, still taking one class so they don't have to pay their student loans back. And it's just embarrassing to see these individuals who be on campus every day, all day, have nothing going on for them, but they have Greek letters. And so if you are going to college, if you are currently in college, and you are not a member of a Greek organization, please do not spend your time just trying to be a member of a Greek letter organization. You're going to have ample opportunities to join a Greek letter organization. Now, if you have your stuff together, your GPA, see, because if it was up to me, I would raise the GPA. That's just my personal philosophy. And actually, I would probably raise the number of hours to your junior year, because, see, you can fake your first few years. You can fake your first semester, take some terrible classes, easy classes, PEs, and all these things, and get the number of hours, have the GPA, join an organization. Then you get into the real classes, and then you fail. Now your GPA, you can't even be an asset to the chapter because you're ineligible because your GPA is too low. And so if you give me up until your junior year, 60 hours, if you can show me in 60 hours that you can keep your GPA up, then go ahead and join a Greek letter organization. But I feel like some people are joining it way too soon. They lose their identity because they didn't even know who they were when they came to college. And so I take this Greek thing really seriously because I see a lot of students who are failing out of college as a result. And I love Greek letter organizations. I'm a member of a Greek letter organization, and I think it's value to it. But I feel like we have to teach students that they need to come to college for the purposes of getting their college degree and not Greek letters. And so I hope this video, I know this, talking about Greek is always kind of controversial, but I don't care. Because I'm all about graduation. I don't care who gets what letters in terms of Greek letters. I'm worried about those other letters. I want you to get those degrees, that BA. I want you to get that BS. I want you to get that MED, that all those MAs, MBA, PhD, MD, JD. That's what I want you to get. Not necessarily those Greek letters. Because, you know, ultimately, these organizations were created to help you get those letters. So I hope this video helped. Stay focused, get your degrees, and then represent your Greek letter organizations with a degree. All right, God bless y'all. Have a great day.